Our next guest this evening is a very funny comedian and a frequent guest here on Late Night. Please welcome our pal, and some say our chum, Marc Maron. Oh, yeah.
Just keep playing, and we should just sit here and listen to the song.
They do play those songs so well.
How are you, man?
I'm good. I'm fine. You know, we stay here. That's what we do. We just do this show in our little submarine pen right here. We don't move, but you, I understand, you move constantly. You've been on the road, right?
Yes. Which road story are we going to do? Texas. I was in Texas. Hey, Texas. I'm glad you got out for a couple days.
They've been following you.
Actually, the stalkers? Is that they here? Every time I'm in Texas, I always think, like, you know, you can get guns everywhere in Texas, and I don't own a gun. I always, when I'm there, I'm like, well, maybe I should have a gun. They actually come in some cereal boxes in Texas. Am I right? Right. Because, you know, I mean, I think about it. You know, I live with my, you know, I get scared. I mean, I live with my girlfriend. I know what it's like to be afraid, and No, not that. No, but you know when you live with somebody, and you know when you both wake up in the middle of the night because you hear something, you're not sure what it is, and you're like, oh my God, what was that? And she's always like, well, I don't know. And then I'm like, are you gonna go check? You know, you said you wanted water. You know, just have a look. You know.
You said you wanted water.
Yeah, just while you're out there. You know? No, but then I thought if I had a gun, then I wouldn't have that. You know, there would be no. I could just protect us. You know. But then I read somewhere that 9 out of 10 people who buy guns to protect their homes from bad guys breaking in rarely shoot bad guys. They just shoot who's ever in the house. You know. So I picture the same thing happening. We both wake up and she's like, "What was that?" I'm like, "Shh, be quiet. Give me the gun. I'll take care of these bastards." You know, I could just walk down the hall. You know, just kick open the kitchen door. Like, oh no, honey, I shot your cat. I'm sorry. I was trying to protect us. No, I'm sorry. Now, what is your problem exactly? You see,
that's what happens.
That's how the accidents happen.
Why? Why won't people learn?
I don't know.
You spread your message of love and understanding.
I do. Isn't it all about love? It's not about anger anymore. I had this realization. I was like, you know those people that are always angry about like abstract paranoid things? You know, like those guys that are like, can't you see it, man? It's the multinational corporations. Don't you understand? Don't you see it? How clear does it have to be? It's a conspiracy. I realized that there's a real fine line between that and just going, do I look okay?
It's the same gene, I'm telling you. Now, I know as a comedian, and you love that topical stuff. That's your thing, huh?
Sometimes.
Yeah. You actually hate it, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's a lot of homework. You know, why bother with important things?
Yeah, why read the paper? But do you actually keep up on the news?
Well, I had a cold last week, so I got to watch CNN, like, you know, every day. And I realized it's a brilliant network because it's all speculation. They have one kernel of information at the beginning of the day, and then it just blossoms into a day of programming with nothing to go on. Like, it's unbelievable. Like the president's knee thing. That could have been anything. You could have Wolf Blitzer, like, in front of the White House going, well, we've heard a story from in the White House that the president has cut himself shaving. We're not sure what's happening in there, but we think things are okay. And then they could cut back to Atlanta, and the woman there would be like, well, what's going on there? Is he okay? Well, he's got a piece of Kleenex on it now, but we will be checking in with him as the day goes on. And then, like, you know, then they could have, like, the burden of proof would be shaving. Is it right? You know, and then like, they could talk back live, and like they'd have, like, the president of Bic disposable razors, and they'd be asking him questions like, is it safe to shave? You know, and it just goes on, and then they'd have an hour special on bonded blade alloys, and yeah.
So you're saying is they don't really need real news. They can just, it's nothing.
It's nothing. It's just a bunch of people going, yeah, I think that might happen, or no, it won't happen. I hope it doesn't. Yeah, that's all it is. That's it.
Back to you.
Exactly.
Who thinks it won't happen.
Exactly. And they have several different people with several different positions saying, no, yes, maybe, oh, I don't know, we'll be back, you know.
Sounds like fine entertainment to me.
It is entertainment.
Do you watch a lot of TV? Are you the kind of guy that is glued to the set?
Well, I don't like to really admit to it, and I'm trying not to. I went a long time without having a TV, and I'm sort of rallying for this idea that I've decided that the only pure television, if you're going to watch television, the only pure TV is the Food Network. Let me explain. If you're watching the Food Network, never once do you go, who the hell are these people? What's going on here? You know, it's very clear. You start out with raw elements, and you know you're moving towards something. And don't misunderstand.
And it's soothing, too.
Exactly. And there's no shortage of subplot or story. You know, I mean, for instance, like when the guy goes, okay, we're going to put these onions aside for later. Hey. Wonder what's going to happen with those onions. I'm not going to get up. I'm staying right here. And now, because it's gotten to the point now where I'll leave the Food Network on even if I'm not home, because that way I come home, someone's cooking.
You're not a lonely, sad guy.
Oh,
there's cooking going on.
What's Emerald cooking today? You know.
That's nice. Do you, do you surf the net at all? Because I'm computer phobic. I'm one of those people that's afraid. Andy's always hooked up to the computer.
You know, I've decided that what the computer does the most.
It's an avoidance thing. Yeah.
Except those weird people that are going, "Are you Andy from Conan?" The weird thing I've realized about computers is that now that they're connecting everything, that you can connect your stereo and your TV and your phone, and everything's becoming connected to the computer, is that we're actually not even individuals anymore. We're just a part of our home entertainment system that eats and goes to the bathroom. But what fascinates me is they keep talking about porn on the net and how can you make it, less accessible.
People are worried that people can get pornography there too easily.
But who's going after pornography? You're not going to be able to stop some 14-year-old boy and his sex drive from finding porn. You know what I mean? No matter where they put it. And if you look at it in another way, if you just spin it a little to the left, he's learning valuable computer skills. I mean, it's really how you look at it. I mean, when I was a kid, what the search for porn was going to that weird underpass where you found those 2 crumpled pages of the book last week.
I know, tell me about it.
The rest of the book, appeared there.
That's how we met, yeah.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah. Hi.
Oh. You're different. You look different with the mask on.
Quiet. Well, okay, Mark, let's tidy this up. Marc Maron, everybody, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Very good to have you with us. Mia Peebles is coming up. We'll be right back.